Okay, so I was working on this world generator project, and I realized that the maintainability is falling apart. So what was actually happening, if I want to change the x coordinates type, supposed to int uint64, then I have to actually track down everywhere where I have used uint32, and I have to change it to uint64 to avoid overflow. But this is a tedious task, right? So what I discovered that I could have used Decltype. And Decltype, if you don't know what Decltype is, Decltype basically acts as a type holder. So it takes the type of whatever is given to it, and it acts as that type. So this basically makes the x uint32, and I could do that same right here. So Decltype block y. What this actually enables me to do is, if I changed anything, suppose I made it uint64 right here, uint64t, let's go with something like yes. So if I changed it to uint64t, I do not have to track down every occurrence where I'm considering block x to be uint32. It automatically does for me. What we can actually do is, we can also have a type def. So we can type def Decltype. So we can have Decltype of block x as capital B of x, suppose, and we can have the same for block of y, and suddenly we don't have to write this big expression over and over. I could just write b of x, and same for this thing, b of y. And this is actually quite a good use of Decltype for maintaining the code. Also, this is a quite fancy way of doing this thing, because I also know of another way where you could go and have a type def of whatever type you want, suppose uint32t, and we can call it b of x, and same goes for b of y, and we can use those b of x and b of y inside our structs. So this version is actually better than the Decltype version. The Decltype version is more sensible if you're getting the arguments in form of template type name. So if you are writing some template function or class, if you're getting the type name from the template, then the Decltype version is actually superior. But in a normal setting, you should just type def the types that you are going to use, and what it does actually is that it makes, or it forces your structures to use the same type. So it's not like my structure is using some different type and I'm decaling and I'm trying to get that type at compile time, but it's like I have defined some type before, and the whole program will be using those type def. And yeah, both are ways. I just found it really nice that Decltype can be used for maintainability of code, and especially when you are doing template programming. So yeah, that's the information that I wanted to share.